Divine Feminine. Girl, I posted the damn video and that was a crock of fucking bullshit. The whole fucking sound was like gone. Gone. And I had made a burger, so I couldn't re-record right away because I was hungry. So I'm like, ain't this some shit? I tried everything I could, y'all, to get that shit going. And it was a good-ass message too, man. But, hey, it is what it is. I can't dwell on the shit, so we just gonna start the fuck over, right? Thank you for visiting my channel and my Trippin' or Not Tarot. My name is Cockfrost, but you can call me the Ghetto Nun. Fuck, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing now. It's just on some old random shit, but it's for the Divine Feminine. I'll figure out where the fuck we going. Look, we just driving down the motherfucking dirt road in the dark right now, literally, because I have no clue what the fuck I'm even pulling on. But we just gonna roll with the punches, G. Please keep in mind, I do cuss and give no fucks about it, okay? If you do, get the fuck on. I do start all my cards out upright in my deck. I don't believe in starting out with reversals. That's bullshit. Also, I pre-shuffle and lay the cards out just to get an idea of what's going on. Please keep in mind, this may or may not resonate with every Divine Feminine. Give a fuck. Info for private readings will be below the video, okay? So my last video, just to give y'all a rough draft of what was going on, right? I had named it BootCamp. I named it BootCamp because some Divine Feminines got off the throne, yo. And if some of them get off, then it affects the whole energy as a collective. So, I mean, shit, honestly, like, when a group of us do something that kind of puts us back in low vibration, it affects us all. So, I mean, shit, maybe those that were going to get in union, not saying it's the other Divine Feminine's fault, but if we are a collective, then we got to stay strong as a collective. And it's basically telling me the same thing. I wanted to know what the blockages were, right, for Divine Feminine. Like, why are some not moving forward? And I know it's true because I talk to y'all. You know what I'm saying? And still, I'm going to say the same shit. It's because you focused on this shit, G. If you still focused on the Divine Masculine and shit, you are not going to get him, okay? This shit ain't about him. It ain't never been about him. If you find yourself thinking about him, you already failed, G. Rewind that. If you find yourself worrying about this shit, you've already failed. Thinking about it, cool. Worrying about it, not cool. You know what I'm saying? That means you still putting Divine Masculine, number one, before God, number two, before yourself. Like, that's not what this shit is about. So you don't have to wonder about the karmic or none of that shit. It ain't the punk ass, bitch ass, slut ass karmic. It's you, Divine Feminine. It's you. When you move on, that motherfucker will follow you. It's like you dropping little motherfucking breadcrumbs for the motherfucker. Anyway, I asked what were the blockages for Divine Feminine, just period. It's the 9 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups. You could be a earth sign. What is it? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces with this 8 of Cups. You scared to, like, walk away and go do shit on your own. Not everybody, but some of y'all are scared to walk away and be single. You know what I mean? Be single for a while. Ain't nothing wrong with that shit. You know what I mean? I like to walk around with my titties flopping. I don't know about y'all, but I do. Shit. That's all this shit is titties flopping, right? Basically. You still pouring too much energy with this great fortune and this marriage card. You still pouring too much energy into the whole possibility, which ain't even a possibility, because like I said, it's divinely ordered. So if it's divinely ordered, there's no need to worry about it, unless again you have not gone to God to confirm that this is your Divine Masculine. For the ones that have gone to God and confirmed that shit, I guarantee you they're not worried about it. God done put them on their purpose, you know what I'm saying, to do what they need to do. So Divine Masculine is not even he's not even a thought, really. I mean, shit, the love is there, yeah, but I mean, the motherfucker ain't the end-all, be-all and shit. Like I told you, he's the bread. We the motherfucking meat, tomatoes, lettuce, all the shit on the inside of the sandwich is what I'm saying. Some Divine Feminines, what's blocking y'all is that y'all don't want to move on. Some of y'all are scared to be single. Or, I don't know, if y'all live with this Divine Masculine, or, you know what I mean, he was like the breadwinner or some shit, you worried about if you could do it on your own. That's the same shit not having faith, right? Chariot and the Fool. You scared to take a leap and, like, ride on without this motherfucker. Like, ride on without this motherfucker. He'll be running behind that shit, like I told y'all before. Stella! That's what this Fool card is, while you fucking kicking up dust behind the motherfucker in your chariot. You got to move forward. I'm not saying it's not hard. I'm not saying it's not scary or none of that shit, Divine Feminine. But what you got to lose? What you got to lose by loving yourself and chasing yourself, G? Not a motherfucking thing. Nothing. In fact, you 100% guaranteed to feel a lot better if you start chasing yourself, right? Occupation came up with that Chariot card and the Fool and shit. You got to start doing you. Put that energy. Look, Seas Candy's lady with the buff-ass arms. You know what I'm saying? She making that dress. Look, let me look at this dress. What the fuck she doing? I don't know what the fuck she doing. But it looked like the size outfit she making is her size. It don't look like a fucking petite. So it looked like the bitch working for herself, doing her own motherfucking thing, taking a leap. This bitch probably got fired from a fucking seamstress company. It was like, you know what, motherfucker, I'll make these blouses my motherfucking self, right? Took a leap. It's like, y'all have to, like, jump. You know what I'm saying? You have to jump, divine feminine. Don't worry about this motherfucker, divine masculine. Literally. You need to be on your purpose. That's the whole purpose of being divine feminine. If you still think the whole purpose of you being divine feminine is to be with your divine masculine, you're never going to get him, G. You're never going to get him because you're still worshiping divine masculine like he's God. He is not. He's not. Why? God is not going to give you something divine, right? God is divine, right? So if God is divine and he gives everything divine to his divine, his children, right? If you sitting here worried about divine masculine and shit, why would God give divine masculine to you? It's like you think, again, like divine masculine is God. That motherfucker ain't God. You can't choose. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got to choose between your spouse and God and you still wondering, you never gonna win. You should never have to choose between your spouse and God. What kind of shit? Your spouse should lose every motherfucking time. Every time. Because your spouse, this divine masculine, is the one that done let you down. Not God. He ain't never let you down. So why the fuck you keep looking for this motherfucker, wondering what the fuck he doing? Fuck him right now. It's about you. It ain't like fuck him, bone thugs, fuck him. But it's like fuck him right now. Shit, he ain't doing shit to help you out at all. All this motherfucker doing is giving you anxiety. Am I right? Alright then, so why the fuck would God send you something that gives you anxiety like that? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Y'all need to question if this really a divine masculine, because at this point you should not have anxiety. I don't know what stage of the journey you're on, but if you already know about a karmic, it's been a while since y'all talked and all that shit, then you already know what the fuck it is. You know what I mean? If you still got anxiety about that shit and they did something different and haven't transformed divine feminine, it ain't that motherfucker, it's you, G. It is, right? Like I said, you keep looking back instead of focusing on yourself. Queen of Swords, Seven of Swords. Queen of Swords is supposed to be focused and doing her own shit, but she fucking can't, right? Because she worried about what the next motherfucker doing. Not all divine feminines, but I'm asking what's blocking divine feminine. And like I said, this ain't a put down and pointing my finger at motherfucker, because we all in the convent, so we hold each other up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't here to condemn you and shit, but I'm here to give you like a fucking hard ass hug to where you start to like feel your bones crack and shit. You know what I'm saying? Stop looking back at shit. Stop going over the past too, of what happened and what a motherfucker could be doing. Fuck them, yo. This Seven of Swords and this Queen of Swords equals the Eight of Swords. That's the bitch all tied up and shit and all in her head and shit. Get out your head. That's what I'm saying. I'm wondering what y'all are doing with y'all spare time, right? To have this type of energy and this time to be up in your head and wondering what this motherfucker doing. This is shit like this right here is checking a motherfucker Instagram and Snapchat and all this shit. The community card is social media. Look what the Seven of Swords is looking back at. Trying to see who this motherfucker fucking with, right? Doing some deep ass investigation like divine feminine. Trying to get all the fucking Carfax and shit on this motherfucker. What he doing? What about you, divine feminine? I guarantee you divine masculine still ain't doing shit. Especially if he laid up with a punk ass, bitch ass, rat ass karmic. You know what I'm saying? They both are miserable. What else do you need? You know what I'm saying? Why is that so important? Because you know what? What's happening is that all that energy you putting into that shit, you putting it into their relationship. If this motherfucker still laid up with a karmic, I'm gonna tell you why. Because just like how we know them bitches stalking us, they know you stalking they motherfucking ass too. So they one up in you and shit. You know what I mean? Because they can feel it. They like, yep, this bitch want to know what the fuck me and this dude doing all the time. That's why I know I got him. Period. I'm telling y'all, it's because y'all still focused on him. The karmic is no match for God. So if you focus on God, don't you think he'll get rid of the karmic, or do you not believe that? And if you don't believe that, then this explains this top energy up here. Not everybody got off the throne. Not everybody got off the throne. I didn't get off the throne. My reasons for not could be different from y'all's. But I know the karmic and my divine masculine are on my motherfucking dick. You know what I'm saying? I know that shit. I ain't got to see it. Now, granted, I have an advantage because I can pull cards on that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that helps. But I still knew they was on my dick. Period. I still knew they were on my dick. You should feel it. And if you don't feel it, then you're not in tune with your, like they say, your star player, divine feminine. You're not in tune, because you should be able to feel everything right now, if in fact that is your divine masculine. You know what I'm saying? And he know when you playing games too. If y'all mirroring, he know what the fuck you thinking. He know you spying on their ass and shit. Like, you do not want to look like that bitch, right? for that dude. Even though he ain't seeing you spying, you think that motherfucker don't know? You crazy, girl. You crazy. So anyway, boot camp was about what was blocking you. What's the energy that you're in that's keeping us pretty much all from union? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like just in the convent alone, here on this channel, like, if it's a wave, it was a wave. Like, if y'all go through the comments, people were getting back with their divine masculines. They heard from them and shit. They still are, really. It's a wave. But now it's a ripple in the shit. You know what I'm saying? Remember when we put all our energy together that one time, we fucking changed some shit. It's the same fucking thing, y'all. It's the same thing. Some of y'all got off the throne. Some of y'all got off the throne. Let's see. Let's see how divine masculine is looking at divine feminine right now. How's divine masculine looking at divine feminine right now? Emperor. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to do a motherfucking thing, divine feminine. I don't know why you don't get that, G. I know it's like programmed in, and maybe you used to trying to follow after this motherfucker. I don't know. Again, I'm not saying everybody's doing this, but this is the message that's coming out. This is the message that came out before on the fucking Helen Keller fucking no sound video and shit that I just did. Shit. Some Scorpio probably put a hex on me and shit because of that Helen Keller shit. Or Helen Keller came back like, bitch, make fun of a deaf, blind motherfucker again. I'll fuck your whole channel up and shit. Like, damn, bitch, okay. Divine masculine is viewing divine feminine as the emperor right now, okay? Page of Wands. You could be an Aries, divine feminine. Sorry, you could be a Capricorn, Taurus. Really, this is the fucking collective, okay? Everybody out here. I see wands, swords, cups, and pentacles. Put that shit together, okay? I'm not going to read the sign. Everybody out here, which I expect. We all in the convent. Like, ain't nobody separated from this shit. Let's see how divine masculine feels about divine feminine. Three of Pentacles, right? He sees, look. He sees you working on your own shit, basically. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like again, this is two groups, though. I'm going to pull it. I'm going to see for the ones that got off the throne. Let's see where they are. Because I still feel like this is like this. Even if it's not shit, everybody should be on this shit. All divine feminine should be on that emperor shit. Starting entrepreneur, moving on. Moving the fuck on. And I know it sounds like an oxymoron because people are like, shit, I want to be in union. Why the fuck would I move on? Trust me. A motherfucker always come back when you doing good. Shit, you done seen that shit just in your lifetime period. All the motherfuckers done came back. They probably texting you now. Divine masculine ain't no fucking different. If anything, he's more guaranteed than the other little whack motherfuckers calling you. Am I right or am I right? It's just it's more intense because you feel it. You know what I'm saying? But that don't change that this motherfucker a man and got a dick and two balls. Like, he will fucking come back. Like, but you gotta chill. You gotta be on that emperor shit. You gotta make a motherfucker want you. You know what I'm saying? Period. Fuck what they talking about. Don't nobody want nobody that they can just have. A motherfucker want somebody they can chase. You know what I'm saying? That's why you wanted the motherfucker in the first place. Let's be honest. For real. One on this Three of Pentacles. Judgment with the Three of Pentacles. This is how divine masculine, did I say, is viewing the divine feminine? Yes. He's looking at her like, okay, this bitch is really getting her shit in. I feel like this divine masculine thought you was bullshitting about getting your shit popping, divine feminine. But you've been doing this so fucking long, right? Staying on the throne, the motherfucker like, wow, this bitch is really serious. The bitch is really serious. Yes, the bitch is. And that's how the fuck you want to be taken, divine feminine. Fuck all that other shit. And you know why? You notice that this damn emperor, this Page of Wands and shit, right? By themselves. Ain't no Two of Cups. Ain't no motherfucker looking back or none of that shit. Motherfuckers collabing, networking, getting that shmoney with them pentacles, right? That would attract anybody, right? Wouldn't it? That would attract anybody. A go-getter, right? Ain't nobody gonna be attracted to nobody that's like chasing. Even if you be like, no, I didn't chase. He texted me first. Well, what the fuck did you do after he texted you, divine feminine? Did you answer that motherfucker? Did you invite him over? Well, then you lost. Okay? Then you lost. I'm not saying you weren't supposed to respond to him or no shit, but I mean, it's looking like you keep looking back, like you keep trying to make this motherfucker with this Queen of Swords. I feel like these are messages too. I feel like, I don't know if you done like shit on his social media or done sent a message or some shit, right? Trying to like fill him out and see where the fuck he going. He ain't going no motherfucking where. He not going nowhere. So it's like now he looking at you like, yep, I got her right back where I want her. Like, for that group that got up off the throne, I'm telling you, I knew you weren't going to get the outcome that you were expecting. Granted, he could have texted you first, and you could be like, yeah, well, he initiated it and all that. Don't the motherfucker initiate the shit all the time, though? And don't it go to shit? Like, what is the, you know what I'm saying? Notice the pattern, G. You know what I'm saying? Notice how these motherfuckers coming back. Not just that they coming back, but how are they coming back? Motherfucking text message should not have you getting up off your fucking throne for no motherfucking divine masculine. Give a fuck who it is. Bad Health came out with this judgment card and this Three of Pentacles, how he views the divine feminine. One with this Bad Health card. Look, message of concerned death. This motherfucker like this bitch so damn on her shit, I don't even think the bitch love me no more, right? Some of y'all got a problem with the divine masculine feeling like that. Again, why do you give a fuck, right? That's his own mind. Why are you considering what the fuck he think, right? He's like, okay, divine feminine don't love me no more. I don't know. You know you love this motherfucker, right? Don't you, divine feminine? So why the fuck you give a fuck what he say? He sad. Shit, you said the same shit when that motherfucker ran out. Divine masculine don't love me no more. Y'all are marrying. But you know that shit ain't true unless, again, you have not gone to the Father to confirm that this is your divine masculine. Because if you have, you know that love is still there. You wouldn't even be worried about this shit. You would realize that this is just some old pity party bullshit because you done turned your back on them and went and did your own fucking thing. That's all this shit is. It's so fucking simple right now. It is. It's real simple. Let's see for anybody that... Let's see what y'all expected for the ones that have been in contact. Let's see, divine feminine. What y'all expected from the divine masculine for the ones that have been in contact. What did you expect to happen? Because I'm going to show you. Star. So reconciliation is what you expected to happen. Right? Even though motherfucker came back all half cooked and shit. Half cooked cake. Yeah, you thought it was going to be like a serious reconciliation. Like the motherfucker's back. We talking. Shit's about to get popping. No. No. Because you know why? You know why I know? Because you thought. You didn't know for sure. Like you thought that shit was gonna happen. You didn't know deep down because your intuition would have told you this motherfucker still ain't ready yet. You know what I'm saying? It's too quick. It don't even... If it's excitement, divine feminine, then that's how you know motherfucker ain't ready. When motherfucker call you your divine masculine, I feel like you should probably be calm, and the first thing you should do is pray, right? I said, when my divine masculine calls me, because he fucking will, right? First thing I'm going to do is pray before I answer his motherfucking text. Are you nuts? You know what I'm saying? I'm asking for discernment right the fuck away. I ain't about to fall for that bullshit again. Yeah, and look what happened. Death. Okay? You thought that shit was going to go somewhere. You know what I mean? Because, number one, you didn't consult with God first. I'm almost positive you didn't if you got off the throne because he wouldn't have told you that shit. God would not have told you to go chase a motherfucker that's been mistreating you and laying up with another bitch that ain't calling you, that ain't texting you. Why would God tell you to do that? Why would he tell you to do that? Just think. Spirit, universe, whatever you believe in, right? Something that's all positive and good energy. You telling me that God said, divine feminine, I want you to go and call, text, like a picture on social media, drive by divine masculine's house. The same motherfucker that's been dissing you, ghosting you, and doing all that shit. Go chase him. Go chase him. Even though I told you he's yours, go chase his ass. You telling me God told you that, divine feminine? Bullshit. Bullshit. So I know you went ahead on your own way. I know you did that on your own. You didn't consult with nobody. That's why that death card came out. It totally went fucking left, which is the same shit it always does. This some shit I did, right? We break up and shit. I call my divine masculine. Boom. We back on that motherfucking night. Guess what? A month later, boom. That shit all over with. Same shit. Same shit. Mind you, y'all are already, like I said, divine masculine, divine feminine. The king and the queen of swords are in this fucking deck together. I mean, in this spread together. Like I'm saying, if you know this is true, then why the fuck you keep looking back at this motherfucker? Because that's what that shit look like. The queen of swords to the king of swords. So that lets me know you are totally fixated on this motherfucker, is what's going on here, divine feminine. Like, y'all can say y'all not, but some of y'all are. Not everybody, but some of y'all are like so fixated on this shit, you can't even handle your own motherfucking business right now. Real shit. Real shit. One on the star, death card, and king of swords. Wealthy man. Yeah, you just thought that motherfucker was just gonna be like the lotto. Boom, we back on, boo-boo. Like, no. No, nothing from God is ever gonna come easy to you, divine feminine. If you read the stories in the Bible, nobody just was born into like some old divine shit and God just blessed them like, ding! Nobody. I challenge you to tell me a story about somebody in the Bible who didn't have hard times to get one of God's blessings. Let me know. I'll wait. Put that shit in the comment. I really want to know, because every single last one of them that had some significance, that was a prophet or that was on purpose doing God's work, went through fucking hell and back. You know what I'm saying? But they were blessed in the end. They got the ultimate blessing. Yeah, high honor. Came out with this death card. Yeah, that shit ended just the way it started. It started good, boom, death, high. It ended. You know what I'm saying? Because you had expectations of some shit, right? High honor. You didn't go to God, so God deaded that shit. Boom. This the high honor God. This high honor card is my God card. It don't get no higher than that. You know what I'm saying? But he came through real swift. I came in like a wrecking ball, right? And killed that shit. Killed that dream, divine feminine. So guess what? Some of y'all starting back at square one now. Wondering now what? So my whole boot camp thing was like, shit, they making us stand in the motherfucking rain right now. You know what I'm saying? With our shaved heads and fatigues on, because some divine feminines got off the throne. And because we all ride together, that means we all out. We all out in the fucking rain now. Because a few of us got up off the throne. It's no like pointing of the fingers and shit. But again, y'all, we a collective energy. So when y'all get to that low vibe shit and start spying and calling motherfuckers and, you know what I'm saying, chasing them again and shit, it affects all of us. All of us. The whole collective. So, shit, honestly, we can rise from that shit, but best believe that shit sets us back. Best believe that shit. It does. Let's see here. This motherfucker better have sound on it today, damn it. I'm gonna be highly pissed the fuck off. Let's see here. Let's just shit. The motherfucker just hella random, so let's see. I guess, let's look in the mirror real quick. You wanna look in the mirror? Let's do it, right? So if we look in the mirror, right? Let's just do 2 reflections, right? Reflections of the way life used to be, right? For the ones that stay on the throne, right? For the ones that stay there, though. You can get up. I know we all fuck up and get up and be like, fuck, right? But if you done got up more than once and shit, and you know what I mean, you're constantly, again, fixated on this shit, divine feminine, then this is going to be your outcome right here that I'm going to pull on one side. I'm going to pull divine feminines who stay on the throne on the other side. You guys saw this with pile A and pile B. Actually, I don't even need to do this, but I'm going to show you again. But you saw it on pile A and pile B the last time that I did this shit. So why do y'all keep questioning it? You need to realize that the devil causes confusion, right? The devil tries to confuse you. So if you constantly confused, please know that ain't from God. Please know that's not from God. When you confused and worried and crying and texting and doing all that shit, I'm telling you, God would never have you doing that. He just wouldn't. He wouldn't. And he wouldn't have your divine masculine. He wouldn't have divine masculine's energy on you like that. Like, literally, y'all, ain't like even trying to front or lie. Like, I literally have a piece. Like, you know what I mean? People ask me, like, well, what's up with your divine masculine? I have no motherfucking clue, okay? That motherfucker's like Kevin Bacon and Hollow Man. I don't know what the fuck going on with that motherfucker. I ain't seen him or nothing. I don't know. But it's like, I'm so fucking busy, y'all. It's like God just, like, the road to righteousness is, like, straight and narrow. Literally, I don't have any peripheral vision. I don't see nothing on the other side. Like, if the motherfucker just happened to walk with me, then cool. We can take this journey together. But, motherfucker, I ain't detouring for nobody. I ain't looking to the side. I'm not about to get distracted or nothing. And it's not even like I tried to do it. I'm literally being led, is what I'm telling y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm being led because I focused on God. God will order your steps. It all goes together. I'm telling you. You won't even worry about that motherfucker. And just when you start moving and not worrying about that motherfucker, ding dong, guess who the fuck that is? I'm telling you. That's why I ain't worried about that shit. I know that motherfucker mine. Shit. Let's see what's up, what you got over this karmic. Maybe you just need a boost. You know what I'm saying? For those that have a karmic, right? For the divine masters that have a karmic. Let's see what you have over this bitch. Maybe you just need to hear, like, what makes you better. I'm down for a pump it up. She got a good head on her, but I pump it up. In my Drake voice, I'm down for a good head pump. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you need to get you back on the throne for you to stay there and shit. Because remember, you reign supreme over all these bitches. So the sooner you when you step down, right, and go trying to go find out what divine masculine doing. You're running into Karmicville, right? You just became a citizen of Karmicville, divine feminine. Stop doing that shit, yo. Stop doing it. Let's see what you have over this karmic. What does divine feminine have over the karmic? This motherfucker sticky. Like, do you believe it, divine feminine? Queen of Swords. So you spying on her ass too. You better stop that shit, yo. I'm telling you, that bitch still ain't shit. She still ain't shit. She's still the whack ass bitch she was when the divine masculine got with her. And that's why he's whack. So it's two whack motherfuckers in a relationship that you spying on just to see if they whackness is still at its highest whackivity and shit. Like, the motherfucker still whack. The bitch still whack. Right? You intelligent. This is what you have over her, first of all. Let's just start there. Stop spying on this dumb hoe. Right? You intelligent. You speak your mind. Right? You stick to your guns and shit. This bitch know you about the fucking business. Right? This a bitch that'll be like, okay, bitch, I have on a business suit, but I do keep my sweats in the fucking trunk. Who want it with fucking lean, right? This what you got over her. You can go both ways. You know what I'm saying? You can be the businesswoman and the fucking bitch don't nobody want to have no problems with, right? That's what you got over her. We already know that because the karmic is a fake ass bitch, right? So don't you get off the throne, right? Mind you, this came up, bitch sitting on the throne, fucking divine feminine. Why would you get off the throne to go find out what the fuck this whack bitch doing? Still being whack. She's still like working at the wackest job, right? Driving the wackest car, wearing the wackest clothes. Still. What does divine feminine have over the karmic? Like I said, intelligence, right? You smarter than her and the divine masculine, right? If she's dumb, obviously divine masculine is dumb, right? Because he wouldn't have picked a dumb bitch, right? So he's still getting enlightened, right? Basically, you are too, but you are already smart, but now you're getting that 5D intelligence shit, right? This is the shit that you have over her. Motherfucker can't be touched. You might as well be levitating in this motherfucker with this hangman card. To me, it's like, bitch, I can fly, bitch. Basically, you are supernatural, divine feminine, when it comes to the karmic. Really, you don't even need no more cards. How the fuck can a whack-ass earthling and shit compare to a fucking supernatural being? Give me a break. 5 of Cups. You compassionate, right? But I feel like shit. I feel like this even means, like, you know what I mean? Like, you accept some shit is over. Like, you took defeat. Really? Honestly, because if you look at it, we gonna keep it real. You took defeat, because if this motherfucker still with a karmic, obviously he laid up with her. But it didn't come up 5 of Swords, you know what I mean? 5 of Wands and shit. It's like a motherfucker took her losses. I know what the fuck it is. I'ma keep it moving like a Cuban. Like, what the fuck you want me to do? 5 of Cups. What the divine feminine has over the karmic. Yes, I'm still gonna do what the fuck I gotta do. Exactly. Like, I feel like this divine feminine just kind of did the bounce back shit, right? Last night took a L, but tonight I bounced back. This that Big Sean shit. This is what you have over her. That karmic is stuck all in her emotions. She would have never been able to still go to work and make that money or none of that shit. The fact that you still was in boss mode and Queen of Swords mode lets me know that you are intelligent. It's not an emotional thing, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's really about respect, right? What Lil Kim say? Money, power, respect. What you need in life, right? That's basically what you need in life. That's what this shit boiled down to. That's what this shit boiled down to, is respect. And shit, even she gotta give divine feminine some fucking respect. Y'all motherfuckers better peep this shit, is what I'm saying. That bitch ain't no motherfucking body. So do not get off the throne for a divine masculine who's laying up with a nobody bitch, right? Laying up with motherfucking Casper, a nobody bitch. We don't even see this hoe. Queen of Swords. What does divine feminine have on over the karmic? Look, like I said, you intelligent than a motherfucker. Bitch, 2 can play that game, right? 2 can play that. You know how to get around this shit, right? You know how to get around this bitch. You way smarter. I don't even take this 7 of Swords as being lying and deceiving. It's just like, bitch, I'm always 1 step ahead of your motherfucking ass, bitch. You better recognize, right? You better fucking recognize. That's what you have over her. Her games, whatever, if she is trying to, like, do the shit in the Cancer video and all that other shit and all the other shit we hear about these bitches, you still smarter than this hoe. Like, you can outmaneuver this bitch is what I'm saying. 1 on the 7 of Swords. So basically, this is all boiling down to intelligence Divine Feminine, what you have over the karmic, which lets me know that all your moves should be fucking silent. I don't feel like none of these motherfuckers is talking. The Queen of Swords damn near don't say shit, right? She don't say a motherfucking thing. She just swing her sword and let motherfuckers know, like, motherfucker, my name is Xena, bitch, right? Seven of Swords don't say shit. Sneaky, right? Don't do shit. Don't say shit. Motherfucker move in silence. Real G's move in silence like lasagna, right? That's smart. Hangman damn show don't say shit. He just sit there and observe, right? Five of Cups don't do shit, right? They kind of are. I feel like this is still compassionate, but the Five of Cups don't do shit but just kind of grieve. You know what I mean? Three of Pentacles, they collabing. They figuring shit out, putting minds together. It don't necessarily take a lot of talking to put your minds together, to vibe. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of these motherfuckers really doing no action except for the Three of Pentacles, and they ain't really doing shit. They talking. They collabing. You know what I mean? They making money. This is like good shit. Good talking. Networking. Moving on. Ain't no motherfuckers out here worried about no fucking karmic and shit, and she know that shit. For the ones that ain't got up off the throne, though, y'all. For the ones that ain't got up off the throne. If you want to know what the karmics feel about the ones that's getting off the throne, that's still spying and shit, I'll tell you. But for the ones that ain't got off the throne, that bitch got mad respect for you, G. She think you like a fucking, like, Viper Assassination Squad ass bitch. Like, you, I'm telling you, you can move any type of way and the bitch wouldn't even know you coming. You know what I'm saying? That's why she has to have respect, because she don't know where you at. She don't, what does it say in the Bible? Be as, what is it? As gentle as a dove, but as cunning as a snake, right? That's what that shit is up there. So she sees Divine Feminine gentle as a dove, but cunning as a snake. Like, bitch, yeah, I can get that paper, bitch, but I could pop the trunk too with that Seven of Swords. Who want it with fucking lean? That's why I love being able to bounce back and forth. That you got to. You got to, Divine Feminine, in order to get through in this world. You're going to have to be a whole lot of motherfuckers, to be honest. It ain't being fake. It's being well-cultured in this bitch. Fuck what they talking about, right? Fuck that. Anyway, for the Divine Feminines that got off the throne and are fixated on this whole situation with Divine Masculine and this karmic, what do they have over the karmic? Let's see. Eight of Wands. So yeah, you in contact with the motherfucker. Let's see what type of contact. That's what well, shit, I guess you just in contact too. There's movement, basically. So you're seeing movement. The ones that got off the throne, that are and you know what I mean, trying to text the masculine and worried about the karmic and going back and forth with her. Y'all are actually seeing movement and having conversation. The ones that haven't, they over there just gaining just all type of knowledge and wisdom, right? Which is more precious than silver and rubies, is what I've been told. But let's keep moving. What does this Divine Feminine have over the karmic, the ones that got off the throne? Look, yeah, you got conversation, all right. You know what I'm saying? But now you up at night trying to analyze what the fuck it meant, right? So if you talk to Divine Masculine and he didn't say what you wanted him to say, you're like, what the fuck did that mean? You know what I mean? What did that mean? For those that I've been talking to the karmic and shit, she probably made you feel like, well, shit, bitch, I'm fucking him every night. You at home by yourself. She's saying reckless shit to you and you letting it get to your head because you got the fuck off the throne. You didn't even have to talk to the bitch. This could be online and you seeing shit. You know what I mean? Seeing pictures of them motherfuckers hugged up and shit, and that's what this shit does to you at the end of the night, just so you know. Right? The ones that are on purpose doing their thing, right? Going to God about any and everything. They moving on. They soaking up that wisdom and that knowledge. So yeah, you may be getting communication with the Divine Masculine, but where is it leaving you at the end of the night is what I want to know. Where you end up, Divine Feminine, at the end of the night. For the ones that got off the throne, didn't let that motherfucker come. Crawl before you walk, bitch. That's what I would tell that motherfucker. Crawl before you walk. That's what this first group of Divine Feminines are on. Crawl before you walk. You gotta soak all this shit up first before you can even put two and two together. You know what I mean? You need a fucking strategy. You can't just be, girl. Justice card came out. This is what you have over the karmic for the ones that have gotten off the throne, right? That have been in communication with the karmic, the masculine. It's been altercations and all that shit. Your mind all fucked up, right? You go from being, okay, I'm not going to get off the throne, right? I'm going to do what Ghetto Nun said, justice, to be like, but what if he doesn't come? I mean, it's you back and forth and shit, right? You back and forth, basically. So that's what you have over her, basically. She probably feel the same way you do because y'all motherfuckers is playing mind games back and forth and shit. So I'm sure the karmic is feeling the same way. So really, you ain't got shit over on her. Y'all neck and neck and shit. Like I said, you in Karmicville now. You done took the raw motherfucking bus, Divine Feminine. Eight of Wands. Sun, like I said, Yeah, you getting communication, but shit getting exposed. You probably hearing all kind of shit and seeing all kind of shit you don't even want to know. It's because you're not on your purpose. You still looking back to see what divine masculine is doing. So yeah, you probably finding out all kind of shit that's got you feeling like this. Motherfucker probably done said all kind of shit like, whoa, I wasn't expecting him to say that. Like, I told him I loved him, and he was like, yeah, okay. And that's all you got. And it's got you like this. Some of y'all had sex with these divine masculines, yo, that got off the throne. So yeah, this is what you got over the karmic. You got to hit that, right? But that motherfucker left again. And this, like I said, where are you at night, right? If you think you're lonely now, right? In the KC JoJo, like, rendition and shit. That's what that shit is. Who the fuck wants to feel like that, divine feminine? Who the fuck wants to feel like that, yo? When I tell y'all to stay on the throne, it ain't because I'm trying to get y'all in formation like Beyonce at the motherfucking Super Bowl, right? I'm trying to get y'all closer to God so you can get them blessings and divine masculine. Really, I'm looking out for you as a whole. That's why I always say fuck the divine masculine, because what does he have to do? Like, when you die, divine feminine, let me know if divine masculine gonna die with you, and y'all gonna get buried in the same casket and wear the same fucking funeral dress and all that shit. Or are you going where you going and he going where the fuck he going? So wouldn't you rather be responsible for your purpose while you here and shit? You know what I mean? Like, because I damn sure don't want to go see God when I die and he be like, what did you do besides chase your divine masculine? Like, damn, that'd be pretty fucked up. I would feel really fucked up, G. Especially knowing that he gave me an assignment too. If you divine feminine, you know what your purpose is, or what you have an inkling. There's something that you do that you're supposed to share with the world that you ain't pushing on. You know what I'm saying? Because you still focused on this motherfucker engaging in this punk ass bullshit. Period. Wellness justice card. This is what you have over the karmic. So really, y'all just, I mean, shit. Y'all both fucking them, right? Both of y'all up at night wondering what the other bitch is doing, right? Karmic wondering what divine feminine doing. Divine feminine wondering what the karmic doing. If he at her house, if he at the other one's house. That's what's going on. This is what you have over her. It's temporary happiness and shit. Like, a motherfucker come through and hit that. Y'all get naked, do it and shit. And then, you know what I mean? Like, it's the same thing. It's like, I don't know, y'all. Y'all gotta stop doing that shit, though. Justice. What divine feminine has over the karmic. 4 Wands. So this is probably about the only great combination here. You know why? Because fuck, I done already told you, you know it's your divine masculine. 11-11, the justice card, marriage. And this is the only thing that you have over her, really, between these other two little piles right here, is that the fact that he really is your divine masculine. So if he's really your divine masculine, why the fuck do you give a fuck about what the fuck a moose, a fucking elk says, okay? That bitch is a fucking elk. She's fucking roadkill. Like, why do you give a fuck about a fucking possum in the street? Like, why? When you already know this motherfucker yours. So that's the one positive thing for the ones that got off the throne have over the karmic, is that fuck, they know that it really is their divine masculine, which you would think would make no sense that you would have to keep constantly checking back on it, which again lets me know, divine feminine, that you're not fulfilling your purpose. Okay, which means that you are just like the divine masculine, right? You are voluntarily, right, going against the grain from doing what you need to do. Even though you know this motherfucker yours with the justice and the 4 wands, you're still voluntarily like, I still need to see more. I still need to see what he's doing. I'm still wondering what he's doing. I'm still wondering why he's not texting. Even though you know, G. Even though you know. Like the first pile of divine feminines who ain't got off the throne. They know too. So they like, let me soak up all this knowledge God is trying to put up in my head and teach me and shit. Because maybe I can teach my dumbass divine masculine something when he come back. He already spying. You know what I'm saying? He already spying, so we learning from them over there anyway. Period. That Queen of Swords came up. He's spying. Somebody's spying. All of them. Remember, I told you the karmic and the divine masculine is on my dick. So I know they on some divine feminine's dick because we share the same divine blood, right? We all daughters of the king of all kings. So I know if they on my dick, they damn sure on your dick. They even on the divine feminine's dick who got off the fucking throne. It's just the divine feminine who got off the throne. They on your dick, but it's like you got to keep trying to prove to them who you are when them motherfuckers already know. You know what I'm saying? That's the only difference between these two piles. This first pile of divine feminines who did not get off the throne, they on their dick just because they already know. You know what I'm saying? That they the shit. They already know that who they are. So they know they on their purpose, they doing their thing. This second group of divine feminines, they're on your dick, right? But you keep trying to prove to them why they should be on your dick, or keep trying to like do this whole grandiose thing of get on my dick, right? You don't have to do that shit. You don't have to like hold the bitch's head down while she giving you head. Let the bitch gently give you head. You know what I'm saying? Like, they already on your dick. You don't have to do nothing. Stop trying to prove something to these motherfuckers, yo. One on this Justice and this 4 Wands. Pathway, right? Like I said, you already know you and Divine Masculine are meant and destined to be together. So that's what you have over the karmic there. 8 of Wands and the Sun. Toil and labor. Like I said, y'all motherfuckers just going, it's too hard. It's going, y'all going back and forth and shit. I feel like this is one-upmanship right here. Right? Y'all working hard to be seen and heard. Like, heard, seen. Heard and seen by these motherfuckers. When I told you they already on your Disney. Like, you don't have to do it. Like, the other video got deleted. But it's the same equivalent. Like, you know when you be driving down the street and shit, and you see motherfuckers, they got like, you know what I'm saying, some nice ass rides and shit, and the motherfucker be like driving, they got like some, like a Porsche or some shit, or a Lambo or some shit, and they driving all reckless down the freeway like, like this motherfucker gonna crash this shit. That's how I know that shit ain't yours. That shit's a rental like a motherfucker, or you didn't buy it or some shit, right? I know, cause you doing too much. A motherfucker that really got a luxury car, you know what I'm saying, that bought it and worked hard for it, we don't fucking drive like that. Motherfucker, you go around if you want to, because a motherfucker that nice in a real luxury vehicle that they bought on their own, we cruise. I ain't got no need to be rushing and damn near jeopardize my shit. You know how hard it is to fucking fix a foreign car, bitch? I would never do that, right? It's the same equivalent, right? You trying to prove to everybody, Divine Feminine, that you are a foreign car, right? Flossing and shit. You don't have to. It's already, we know you a foreign luxury vehicle, right? This pile over here, Divine Feminines that didn't get off the throne, they know they're a luxury vehicle too, so they drive slow all the time. This pile over here, you drive slow, drive. It depends on who's looking at you, Divine Feminine, when you drive fast or when you drive slow, right? You can't worry about who the fuck looking at you. Just drive your motherfucking car, right? Just drive that shit. You are a luxury vehicle. They looking at you any motherfucking way is what I'm saying. So stay your ass on the throne. Stay in your lane. Do the speed limit, right? They gonna look anyway. How the fuck they gonna see you if you driving fast? Motherfucker drive by real slow. You gotta be like Snoop Dogg and Baby Boy when that motherfucker rolled up on them at the house and rolled the window down and mean mugged them and shit. Like, you gotta do like 7. Do 7 miles an hour. They'll see you. You ain't gotta drive all fast and be all flashy and all. No, you don't. You divine. Like luxury vehicles, G. That's what I'm saying to you, right? You ain't gotta do all that extra shit for them motherfuckers. Let's see. Let's put one over here for the Divine Feminines that didn't get off the throne, what they have over the karmic. On the 7 of Swords, Queen of Swords. Message of concern and imprisonment, right? Like I said, you one step ahead of this bitch. Every move and shit, you got this shit on lock. Like I said, you getting this wisdom and knowledge on lock. Wisdom and knowledge is more precious than silver and rubies, right? You know that bitch every move, not because you have to chase him or no shit, but you can feel your Divine Masculine. You know he ain't happy. Like we always talk about. You know what the fuck's going on, all that shit. All of it. Maybe you are spying. I don't know. Maybe some of y'all are still spying or looking or checking in, but it ain't deterred you from doing what the fuck you doing. You know what I'm saying? Spying is one whole thing, different thing from interacting. There's a group of interactors, because there's wands over here with the Divine Feminines who got off the throne. You had the 8 of Wands and the 4 of Wands. And the Knight of Wands. So some of y'all done text and talked and shit. This motherfucker done came over and fucked, right? Over here with the Divine Feminines who haven't got off the throne, ain't no wands. It's just swords, thoughts. You know what I'm saying? The download, wisdom and knowledge. That's what she's getting. She reading. You know what I'm saying? She's researching, locking shit in her brain, ready for the next level. Advance to the next level in the game. Shot calling and big balling. Remember that shit? That's what the fuck Divine Feminine's on. 3 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. Mature woman. Need I say more, G? Like, yeah, she kind of sad about this shit not working out and all the shit that she been through and shit, but that don't stop the fucking grind, right? It don't stop that it's all about, who was that? Maya, it's all about me, right? That's where y'all motherfuckers need to be. It ain't selfish. That's called self-love, right? Chasing after a motherfucker that's been treating you like shit, Divine Feminine, that's selfish. That's being selfish towards yourself. That means you like depriving yourself of all the good shit that God has in store for you. That's not being That's not self-love. You know what I mean? Self-love is doing what's right for you. And anybody got a problem with it can eat a dick. That's self-love, really. You know what I'm saying? If they literally want to eat it, then nom nom, motherfucker, gobble gobble and shit. But metaphorically speaking, get the fuck on for you get spit the fuck on type shit. Like this is what makes me happy. You know what I'm saying? This is doing more for me. Like I can honestly say, since I'm telling you, since I kept my focus on God, it's made a big change. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm the Ghetto Nun. I smoke weed. I do all kind of shit. You ain't got to be all this holier than thou person when it comes to God. You just got to be authentic and dedicated, period. He gonna work around your little kinks and your little, you know what I'm saying, shit that's, you know what I mean, you need to work on this shit. You know what I mean? He already fucking know who you are. Long as you let him use you. You let God use you, he gonna open up so many fucking doors, yo. He gonna open them up. He will. He will. Like I said, it don't look like it, divine. For these divine feminines over here that got off the throne, right? Y'all know the story about Noah and shit. That motherfucker was building the ark, and it had rained in like, I don't even know how fucking long. I think I've said this story, and y'all know the story. That motherfucker built that ark. I can't remember how long it took him. It took him like a year. It took him a long time to build that ark while people was walking by like, you stupid motherfucker. Ain't gonna rain, it ain't rained here in years. Like, and you building the ark. And Noah's like, no, I know what God told me, that it's gonna rain, it's gonna flood, and to get all these animals and my peoples and shit up on this motherfucking Carnival cruise line type shit, right? They talk shit. What happened? The fucking flood came. Same shit, y'all. Just because you can't see the shit, if you know what God told you, that this is your divine masculine and what's yours is to be yours, fuck what they talking about. You can't keep getting off the throne going to go check and shit. Like, let me see if it worked. Let me see if it's a rain cloud and shit. Let me see if it's a drizzle. Like, no. God don't operate like that. He'll purposely fucking stop the rain because you keep questioning him if it's gonna fucking rain. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't work like that, y'all. He ain't on our time. God is not on our time. We on his time. So you either want to be a 5-star general in this fucking army, or you want to be a fucking cadet or fucking private. I want to be a fucking 5-star general. I don't know about y'all. I want to run shit, right? I want to run shit. I don't want to lose no stripes. And I don't want y'all to lose no stripes for getting off the throne. This shit right here cost you a fucking badge and shit. Fucking stripe off your fucking coat. Like, come on. We 5-star generals in this motherfucker. We ain't privates. That's what a karmic is. She a fucking private. They mop up and clean up and do all the bullshit. Generals get fucking orders, right? They strategize. They got the plans and shit. Generals do, right? They know how to go to war and how to infiltrate shit. That's why I'm saying real G's move in silence like lasagna. You ain't got to get up, divine feminine. You don't. I know some of y'all are used to getting up, right? So really it's habit, which y'all need to break because y'all have always been this way. We all have. Find your purpose. It will deter you from focusing on this shit. I promise you. Tonight, ask God. God, lead me. What will you have me do? Like I told you, when I first didn't even know what my purpose was, I just knew it was to help people. So I started volunteering with kids. And I'm like, that's cool and shit. But you know, I did it for like almost a year. And I'm like, cool, it opened me up to be more giving. Then I was like, you know what, I'm going to make my It Ain't Shit kits, the bags I pass for the homeless. I'm like, yeah, it's cool, but I don't really be out. I'm always at work when I'm going to see homeless people. So it's like he's like, if you just follow me right down this path and shit, I will lead you, Ghetto Nun. I will lead all of you, divine feminine. I will. Just trust me. Ask me to order your steps. He will. Y'all start doing that shit, that divine masculine will be on your nuts, okay? Along with everybody else. G. So let's see what the advice is for the collective right now. What should we do in regards to our purpose? I'm not asking about divine masculine. I'm not going to ask about him. He get his own motherfucking video tomorrow, okay? Tonight it's about you. Maya, me, right? Let's see what divine feminine's advice is in regards to her purpose. What should she do? What should she do? That's way too many. It's 3. Okay. 2 just flew, so we'll take those. Right? 5 of Swords and the Strength card. Stay strong against the bullshit. You gonna get deterred. You know what I mean? But all this shit, like I just told somebody else, it's a fucking chess game. That's what 5 of Swords is. This is chess. You know what I mean? This shit ain't like no karmic shit or, you know what I mean? Like no regular, you ain't like a regular motherfucker, divine feminine. Let's get that out the way. All the bitches you see at your job, all the motherfuckers, all your friends and all that shit, you excel past them, okay? So you ain't under the same rules and guidelines as these motherfuckers. You not. You gotta play a whole different game with this Five of Swords. Plan, plot, strategize, we bomb first. Shit gonna hurt you more than it hurt them. You ever see motherfuckers and you be like, damn, you know what I mean? I've been through way, like, just say somebody at your job get a promotion and shit, and you been there longer type shit. You work hard and you like, damn, I've been here way longer than this motherfucker. How the fuck did they get that shit? You under, number one, that should tip you off that you under a whole different set of rules. You designed for something way better than some old mediocre ass promotion to go up against with a motherfucker on the 3D. You know what I'm saying? That's your first sign. This shit is like a game, but it's not divine feminine. This is almost like coming out of the matrix, going in when you want to. That's what this shit is. This is what you need to do with your purpose. You're gonna have to get out there and stop focusing on just being on one track mind. You know what I'm saying? Ask God, like I told you, to order your steps. That's what this is too. Five of Swords. You know what I mean? Plan, plot, strategize, we bomb first. They walking away, right? Let's say this man with this sword, which the fuck he ain't, but we're gonna use this as an example, is God. Ordering the steps. They know, they look like they know exactly where the fuck they going in the background, right? Confidently with the strength card. You need to be confident. Whatever it is that you're doing, be confident with it. That's up, right? Because they're all reversed. Okay, so the moon. Real G's move in silence like lasagna, right? A chess game. I literally just told somebody that. So this is like a collective energy because this is all the same shit. It's all the same shit. One on the moon. Temperance, right? Balance. Use your intuition. Use your intuition. That's totally what this is. I love this damn temperance card because it has that damn pineal gland just wide the fuck open, right? With that moon and shit, I'm telling you, ask God to order your steps. I'm not surprised that this said what the advice is for your purpose because it's way too many of y'all for me to even get like a detailed thing. You know what I mean? Like for one and the other or whatever. But it's telling me that it's like designed. It's ordered. And look what's at the bottom. Two of Cups. That shit comes after you get on your purpose, right? This is what this is. Like, this comes after. This is almost like the cherry on top of the fucking sundae, right? That's what that shit is. But when you move, he moves just like that. That's how that shit works. He ain't gonna come to you, divine masculine speaking. If you ain't doing shit, what would make him come to you? What? Look, peep this, right? Y'all sitting here wondering, like, okay, where's divine masculine? I thought you said, you know, we supposed to be together, right? It's my divine masculine, right? And we sitting here like, he not ready, blah, 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 right? Don't you think God has the same love for divine masculine? So divine masculine, he's telling divine masculine, like, your divine feminine ain't ready because she still ain't came to me and asked me shit. She still worried about what the fuck you doing. You know what I'm saying? So your divine feminine ain't ready and your divine masculine ain't ready, right? Y'all mirroring. You can't just say it's him, divine feminine. It's not. Five of Swords. God ain't gonna deliver you the divine masculine to fucking ruin his life, just like he ain't gonna deliver divine masculine to you to ruin yours. Same shit. Five of Swords. Look. Worry about yourself. Self-love. Ace of Cups came out with this Five of Swords in regards to your purpose. Self-love. Right? When you start loving yourself, like we said, shout out to Maxine. If God created us in his image, then we are God's. So if I'm asking God to order my steps, then deep down, my intuition will guide me because God is within me, right? So you can't fucking go wrong, divine feminine, is what I'm telling you. It's a win-win situation. Every time you look back and shit, like I said about Sarah, Lot's wife, when they left Sodom and Gomorrah, they turned into salt. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all are turning into salt. The ones that keep getting off the throne. Stop doing that shit. Stop doing it. Focus on you. You have to. It's actually detrimental that you focus on yourself. Because in this situation, with this being a divinely ordered thing, God is telling you what to do. So if you are not doing it, you are purposely going against what God has asked you to do. And I have a feeling the consequences are more severe as opposed to had you not known. You know what I'm saying? That's what they mean when they say ignorance is bliss. Like, shit, had God not been speaking to you and you didn't feel in your heart and know what was right to do, then cool. You probably would get off easy and wouldn't even be in no Nine of Swords. The only reason you in the Nine of Swords is because you're being convicted, right, by the Father. That's why you in that shit, because you know what you're supposed to be doing. So, yeah, the consequences and the damn punishment will be a little bit more severe for those who know and those who are children of the Most High. It will be. Because you're being defiant at that point. You know what I'm saying? You're being defiant. That's why divine masculine going through it. He's being defiant. Let's put one. The death card came out with the strength card in regards to what your advice is for your purpose, right? So I told you, you got to go with courage. You know what I'm saying? Like, handle your shit. Handle your fucking scandal, right? I feel like this means, like, y'all got to play a little dirty, to be honest. Y'all have to play a little dirty. Dead that old other shit. You know what I mean? Like, you have to play dirty. Meaning, if a motherfucker texts you and it ain't what you want to hear, dead that shit. It don't mean you don't love that motherfucker. Soon as you start being like, well, I didn't answer him, I wonder if he's gonna be that, right? That's already too much because you didn't answer him. That's that shit. Who gives a fuck? Didn't you already know this shit was divine, right? If you talk to God about it, right, and God told you not to answer that shit, then why the fuck you still worried about it? That's how I know y'all ain't going to God. That's how I know. And if you just take that as trusting your intuition because God is within us, then whatever the fuck you want to call it, but you ain't using it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't using it. You like a fucking Teddy Ruxpin with no batteries in it. You know what I mean? Like, you could put the batteries in and the motherfucker talking shit, but if you don't put no batteries in it, it's like, it's kind of pointless, right? It's kind of pointless. Gifts came out with the death card and the strength card, like I said. Dead and shit, resisting shit, and following your purpose, you know what I mean, will bring you that. This is what God will give you. It seems like all is lost, right? Because motherfuckers don't want to fuck with you, right? You being restricted. Motherfuckers is treating you like shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody calling back. Now what the fuck is happening with my ball and cats, right? You losing all your friends. Divine masculine going, all that shit. God is going to prune the fuck out that tree. You know that Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown. You remember what that motherfucking tree looked like with that one bulb? That's us. But this is the bulb. It's the bulb that God put on it. Remember what that Christmas tree looked like at the end? That motherfucker was beautiful, right? It was beautiful. You going to have to get rid of some shit to get some shit, Divine Feminine. That means your own agenda, G. That literally means your own agenda. You got to be on God's agenda. When you're on God's agenda, then everything else falls into place. This shit is no longer about you, G. If you want this shit to be about you, then you need to go get a karmic. Because this divine shit ain't no joke. Even for the ones that don't want to be in union with their divine masculine, they still on. You still got to fulfill your purpose. Still. I mean, shit, don't you want to be blessed abundantly? Fuck divine masculine. Even if you like that, you still want to be blessed abundantly. Remember that Two of Cups was at the bottom of the deck. This marriage card is here. Like I said, with this self-love. With the self-love, when you start doing your shit and ask God to order your steps and start loving yourself, that shit comes. That shit comes. It's not going to come until you love yourself, Divine Feminine. It sounds so corny and so fucking Iyanla, but it's some real shit. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. And you know, you start loving yourself, because I was like, people say it, but it's like, how do you do that shit? When you start giving to other people, it's how you know that you love yourself, because only somebody that loves themselves will give something, you know what I'm saying, that's theirs to someone else. I love myself enough to know, like, this should have come back, or that I'm helping somebody, like, I'm loved. That's how you know. So maybe y'all ain't helping people or putting shit out to help others and shit, because you too focused on the fucking union. Fuck that union. Right? For right now, fuck it. That shit's so nice, G. Occupation came out with this Temperance card and this Moon card. You got to use your intuition. Her hands are guiding her. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you sewing, you know, you can't really see shit. You just kind of know the pattern and which way to go. You know what I'm saying? You can see, but it's like you kind of guide it with your hands. You know what I mean? It ain't all about seeing when it comes to sewing. Same shit with your intuition. It ain't about seeing at all. I mean, the seeing comes after the feeling, right? Because the seeing, it confirms what you already felt. So that's what this shit is. You got to start using your discernment, your intuition, and all that shit, Divine Feminine. All of it. Okay? I don't know what the fuck we gonna call this video. I have no fucking clue, because it fucked up my last video. So let's hope this one motherfucker can hear and it's got a good message to it. I hope it does. I don't know how great this one's gonna be, y'all. So, damn, 58 motherfucking minutes. Y'all probably snoring and shit like, feathers and shit flying on your nose and shit. After the, what is it? Pawn his handkerchief and mine her cap and shit. Y'all probably done put y'all motherfucker straight to sleep. I'm sorry. Thank you still for visiting my channel and my Trippin' or Not Tarot. My name is Cockfrost, but you can call me the Ghetto Nun. Like I said, this may or may not have resonated, Divine Feminine. Give a fuck, right? Still, thank you. Info for private readings will be below the video. Please hit like, subscribe, and share with your friends. I will talk to you later. Love you. Bye.